Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be doing another horror movie today, and we are going to be talking about the brand new movie, The Exorcism. It came out this year, 2024, starring Russell Crowe, among many others, Sam Worthington, and again, like I said, many others. So I will say this: it was interesting to see another horror movie starring Russell Crowe, especially with the last one that he was in, being the Pope's Exorcist, which, in my opinion, was a very good story, but it kind of felt like it was just the same thing with this film. So before I go ahead and get into anything for the story, I will say that this movie is very close to that movie. Again, different characters, different kind of a story, but kind of the same element. And overall, I will say, did I enjoy myself? Yeah, I did. Will I say it's the best movie? No. It's pretty much the same thing we've seen in a lot of other horror movies, but regardless, I would say still a very good film. And I think Russell Crowe did give us a very good performance. Now, overall, the entirety of the story, Russell Crowe is again, I'm going to say this before I even get into this. I find it funny how you get good actors that play as an actor and that actor sucks. So I find that kind of funny. But Russell Crowe plays as a troubling actor who is a recovering alcoholic, dealt with substance abuse and dealt with a lot of things from his past, and he had a hard time dealing with it. Then his daughter comes to live with him, even though they have a very strange relationship due to when he turned to substance abuse and alcohol, he really lost his daughter, and then she's having issues in school. She comes to live with him, and he finally gets his break on another movie after someone else apparently ends up dying, and he gets on this film after having even issues to try to prove himself he's able to do this because of his background, coming from being in church when he was a kid, and he's having issues on what happened to him when he was a kid. And then also, we really don't really figure out what happened to him. You pretty much got to do your own guessing about something evil probably happened to him when he was younger, and he never really talked about it other than a priest having him drink blood and look like he was near some type of a demon's portrait. And that's really all we really know, and we find out in the movie. And throughout the entirety of the movie, you see the signs early on when he gets on set. He starts acting weird, and his daughter starts seeing the signs of him thinking that he's going back to being drinking and doing all this, just being very, blacking out. And I will say some of the scenes they had him do was very intense. Like, I think there was one scene where he just walked out and he was down in the bottom of the apartment complex, and he just was peeing in the middle of the area, which was crazy because she thought that, okay, is he drunk? Is he sleepwalking? What is he doing? And then there was another scene where she was trying to take care of him, and he ended up, fully turning into, the demon finally took over. And we see where he gives just a crazy performance of just, saying all these nasty, disgusting, vicious things to his daughter. And she knows finally that, okay, this is not her father. This is not the man that she's trying to get to know and claiming to be her father. And again, I will say we've seen movies like this because, again, they go to a priest for help, and then the priest, tries to do something. It doesn't go very well, and the priest evidently sacrifices himself for the good of the main character, and then the main character takes control and then beats the demon and exorcises it. Pretty much your basic story. I will say that. It is pretty much your basic story. I didn't see anything in this film that made me go, okay, we haven't seen this before, or we have seen it. Again, it was just your basic paranormal horror exorcism movie. That's pretty much all this was. I think it's very interesting that Russell Crowe is trying to dip his toes into the horror genre a little bit more than what I would say he used to. Again, I'm not the biggest Russell Crowe fan, but I do have, I would say, respect for him for what he's done in entertainment and the movies he's brought out. But again, was this the best movie in my opinion? No. A lot of it was very slowly built, and then you pretty much were guessing exactly what was going to happen, what characters we were going to be seeing either get killed off or something else. But again, decent movie, maybe not the best movie, but it's still overall, I would say, very low rating for a movie. But if you guys want to watch it, go ahead and give it a shot. But either way, what your thoughts are about it, let me know down in the comments. Have you guys seen The Exorcism? Is it a good movie? Is it a bad movie in your opinion? Is it just your average movie? Let me know about it down in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you as always on the next one.